NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Week 16 wrapped up on Monday night with the Packers clinching a playoff berth following a 34-0 win over the Saints, which is the first shutout in the NFL this season. Jordan Love threw for 182 passing yards and a touchdown, while the offense racked up 190 yards rushing and 3 TDs. Green Bay at 11-4 faced the Vikings Sunday, who were in the battle with the Lions for the number 1 overall seed in the NFC. Meantime, Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts remains in concussion protocol heading into their Week 17 matchup against the Cowboys. This according to their head coach, Nick Sirianni. Philadelphia currently sitting at the number 2 seed in the NFC playoff picture. And the Texans claim former Ravens wide receiver Deontay Johnson off waivers ahead of their Christmas Day matchup against Baltimore. The move comes after losing Tank Dell to a season-ending knee injury he suffered against the Chiefs last week. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Get even more savings this holiday season by becoming a Milo's Rewards member. Don't miss new member deals dropping every week, like $15 off a purchase of $50 or more on select Bounty, Charmin, and Puffs paper products. Plus, get free standard shipping with Silver Key status. Just one more way Lowe's is here to help you shop, save, and enjoy the holidays. Join for free today. Milo's Rewards program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change. Exclusions and more terms apply. Visit Lowe's.com/shipping terms for details.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, board-certified urologist and senior vice president of men's sexual health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED in my 12 years of practice. But now you can get world-class care for ED 100% online by going to HIMSS.com. So what are you waiting for?
To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% off brand name prices, go to HIMSS.com/joy.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. Christmas in the Valley just for you. It is Christmas Eve, Tuesday, December 24th, 2024. I'm Carroll. In the newsroom, Jared. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning.
I don't know why, but it does not feel like Christmas Eve to me. I'm not sure I'm ready for Christmas.
I think it was the late Thanksgiving kind of threw us all off.
Yeah, well, we'll blame it on the turkey because the turkey was late this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there were a few days fewer leading up to Christmas.
It just went right by.
Yeah, we'll blame it on the turkey. Turkey's all gone. So, well, and you are ready for Christmas, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ready for Christmas dinner, right?
Oh, I'm holly jolly and ready to eat.
Okay. I'm not sure. Pam told me what we were going to have for Christmas, and I forget. I think what she told me was, I'm going to do a rotisserie chicken, which is probably why I forgot. Oh, well.
We'll be making a turkey, I believe. So maybe we'll just bring it over and we can make a rotisserie turkey.
Well, for just Pam and I, a small chicken is good.
That'll get the job done.
Yep. Okay. And let's see. Oh, coming up at 6 this evening, The Magic of Christmas on AM 1230. We have been doing this for years, and it is a tradition in the Valley, and it is something that I know so many people tell us they enjoy thoroughly with the magic of Christmas, an opportunity to celebrate.
We always leave it on while we're opening presents, and oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, in the news, NASA scientists have detected evidence of a parallel universe where time runs backward. Let's see if we can check with Elon Musk and see what kind of truth there is to that, okay? Yeah. And, it's Christmas Eve, and there'll be a lot of eggnog and spirits as people gather and celebrate. We will have tamales, and, I may even have a beer. Guinness goes well with tamales, cross-cultural. But I was in the grocery store over the weekend, and they were offering samples of Heineken Zero. I passed. I mean, after all, drinking non-alcoholic beer is kind of like getting a handshake on your honeymoon, right? I'll pass. Okay. Birthdays. You ready?
Birthday time.
Okay. Actor Grand L. Bush is 69. Never heard of him. Actor Stephanie Hodge, 68. Actor Anil Kapoor, 65. Actor Wade Williams, 63. Singer Mary Ramsey of 10,000 Maniacs, 61. Actor Mark Valley, 60. Actor Diedrich Bader, 58. Actor Amore Nolasco is 54. Singer Ricky Martin, 53. Twilight series author Stephanie Meyer, 51. Actor Michael Raymond James is 47. Actor Austin Stowell, 40. Actress Sophia Black D'Elia is 33. And singer Louis Tomlinson of One Direction, 33. Local birthdays coming up.
Primetime NFL football is on AM 1230.
Here we go. Going for it all.
We have the Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night feature games on AM 1230. No fees, just football. NFL primetime games on AM 1230 are brought to you by
El Central RV and Southwest Postal Service.
We have happy birthday wishes for Conchita Alvarez, Alejandro Alvarado, Cristina Verdugo, Ana Ramos, Alfredo Carrera, Phil Crum, Richard Cook, Estela Carrillo, Francis Samaripa, Helena Gundes, Maggie Goltra, Jordana Barrera, and Ellen Underwood. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, those are the Christmas Eve birthdays. And Jared, you've got the Christmas Day birthdays. We've got, my old buddy Chris Eric Stevens will be here with the magic of Christmas. So why don't you celebrate the Christmas Day birthdays?
Christmas birthdays. Happy birthday, Angie Arvisu, Evelyn McGee, Edward Kwan, Rudy Tamayo, Don Sampson, Jesse Garcia, Christina Toten, Jesse Morquecho, Michelle Rogers, Carlos Manduano, Martha Arce, and Nancy Vega. Happy birthday. Merry Christmas and happy birthday. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Are you into all these Wi-Fi appliances?
No.
Okay, recently we had to buy a new refrigerator, and here's one. It's connected to the internet. It tells you what's in your refrigerator. I can open the door and see. Anyway, according to a consumer group, air fryers are among examples of smart devices engaged in excessive surveillance and may be listening to you. I don't mind. Nobody else in my house does, so why not the air fryer? Yeah, boy. I'm sorry. All those devices, they are gathering information, right?
Yep.
Okay. We've got news. So we're going to start with a look at World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
CBS News Brief. The Christmas Eve holiday rush is on. It paid to leave early.
Booking early out of New York was very quick, so just going early in the morning at 4 a.m., all good. Nothing unusual so far.
A technical issue forced a brief ground stop at American Airlines that has since been lifted. They're assessing the damage in Santa Cruz, California, after the city's wharf partially collapsed in rough surf.
We called the lifeguards. They came. We told them the location of the victims, and then we rushed off the wharf as fast as we can.
2 people fell into the water and had to be rescued, but they were not seriously injured. The Latin Patriarch in Jerusalem, Cardinal Pier Battista Pizzaballa, drove through the Israeli-built separation wall today to meet with Gaza's small Christian community.
We want next year to be here full of light that in the darkness we are now we didn't see.
The Cardinal will lead the annual Christmas Eve midnight Mass in Bethlehem later tonight. CBS News Brief. I'm Michael Wallace.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news: a scare for travelers on American Airlines this morning as the airline put a ground stop on all of its flights due to a technical issue, lifting the stop about 90 minutes later without offering a reason as to what happened. Already weakened by previous storm damage, parts of the Santa Cruz Wharf collapsed into the ocean Monday.
We lost several pilings, many pilings, a lot of the deck of the wharf itself, as well as the restroom and what remained of the Dolphin restaurant.
Santa Cruz Mayor Fred Keeley: 3 people thrown into the water. All were rescued and are okay. A high surf advisory in effect until noon. A man and woman released from prison after serving 17 years of their life sentences for a murder they didn't commit. Lombardo Palacios thrilled to be spending Christmas with his family.
When I'm real, I still can't believe it. I still can't believe that I'm free. I'm the happiest man in the world.
DA Nathan Hochman says the 2 were wrongly convicted of killing Hector Flores in a shopping center parking lot in East Hollywood in 2007. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
JCPenney's Super Saturday sale has last-minute gifts and bigger savings for everyone. This weekend through Christmas Day, wrap up your list with our biggest doorbusters. Grab men's dress shirts and pants, now buy one, get one free, in-store only. Scoop up the coziest sweaters starting at $12.99 and get warm Sherpa throws for $14.99 each. Dash away with all the right gifts, all the right prices, all in the nick of time. JCPenney, make it count. Offers valid 12/20 through 12/25. Exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
And it's page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Quick Lane, they have 3 locations in the valley and mobile service vans. Before you head out on that road trip, head into Quick Lane. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
KXO News. Arrest in a 2010 hit and run. California Highway Patrol have arrested a man. We'll let Aaron Adodero tell you the story. Here's Aaron.
The California Highway Patrol arrested a man wanted in connection with a November 2010 hit-and-run accident that claimed the lives of 5 members of a motorcycle club. The accident happened on November 13th, 2010 on State Route 98 near Calexico. Members of the Saddle Tramps Motorcycle Club were celebrating their 10th anniversary when a Honda Civic attempted to pass the group of motorcyclists, forcing an oncoming Dodge Avenger to swerve. The Dodge went out of control and collided with the motorcyclists. The driver of the Honda fled the scene, while the driver of the Dodge stayed at the scene. In September of 2023, an anonymous tip identified the hit-and-run suspect, prompting a year-long investigation by the California Highway Patrol El Centro Area Office. On Monday, December 23rd, 2024, an arrest warrant was issued, and Luis A. Gaspar was arrested and charged with 5 counts of murder. Gaspar was booked into the Vista Detention Facility in San Diego County and is to be transferred to Imperial County. According to the CHP, the investigation was assisted by the Imperial County District Attorney's Office, the Department of Homeland Security Investigations, Customs and Border Protection, Imperial County Sheriff's Office, California Highway Patrol Investigative Services Unit, Border Division, and the California Department of Insurance. In the KXO Newsroom, I am Aaron Atadero.
And a Monday night fatal accident claimed the life of a driver. The accident was reported about 4:26 Monday evening on Evan Hughes Highway, just east of State Route 111. A van apparently went out of control and rolled over. The driver of the van was declared dead at the scene. The accident remains under investigation by the California Highway Patrol and the Imperial County Coroner's Office. KXO Local News Time, 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Now we're talking Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. See a Quick Lane service advisor and get the best price guaranteed. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and they're conveniently located in the Brawley Auto Center, at the Imperial Valley Mall, at El Centro Motors, and their new mobile service van comes to you with no added charge.
Vehicle passengers were rescued. Vehicle slid into a canal near Holtville. The incident happened Thursday evening at Highway 115 and Norrish Road. Here's Aaron Adadero.
County Sheriff's Office responded to the call for help. When they arrived, they decided to call in a dive team to rescue the passenger. The fire department was also on scene. A firefighter and a deputy entered the canal to determine the passengers were still conscious. The dive team was able to rescue the passengers. They were taken to El Centro Regional Medical Center for examination and treatment. The vehicle was removed from the canal later that night. In the Kxo newsroom, I'm Aaron Atadero.
We have a little more info on the four-vehicle collision that happened Saturday night. The incident involved four vehicles off of Highway 111 north of McCabe Road. At around 9 p.m., a 51-year-old Brawley resident was driving a 1996 Toyota North on the highway. For unknown reasons, the vehicle veered to the left and traveled through the center median and into the southbound lanes of 111. As a result, the Toyota collided into a Ford F-150 being driven by 39-year-old Juan Gomez from El Centro. The CHP says 49-year-old Marco Ballesteros from Mexicali was unable to take evasive action, and his Volkswagen collided with the pickup. 28-year-old Brenda Castro from Fontana was driving a 2023 Toyota and turned to the left in an attempt to avoid the collision. Her vehicle traveled through the dirt center median and across the northbound lanes on the highway, where she collided with a barbed wire fence. The Brawley driver, the 51-year-old, suffered fatal injuries and was pronounced dead at the scene. The others were taken to El Centro Regional Medical Center for treatment. All except the Brawley man were wearing their seatbelts. The investigation into the collision continues. That's it for page one of local news. Page two and weather up next.
Page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the valley. Everyone at Quick Lane and El Centro Motors wishing you a safe and Merry Christmas. It's our 24-hour gift to you, the magic of Christmas. An Imperial Valley tradition on AM 1230. The magic of Christmas captures the feeling of this special time of year. The magic of Christmas, presented by
El Sarape Mexican Restaurant, AT Pancrazi Insurance, Imperial Valley Drug-Free Coalition, Comité Cívico del Valle, and One World Brand Beef.
Join us on AM 1230 and feel the magic of Christmas.
The magic of Christmas.
Local news, page 2, and weather brought to you by Burgers and Beers, serving the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday and happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. every day.
Heber Public Utilities District reorganizes with a little ceremony. It was held last week. During the reorganization, Helen Diaz-Molina and Pompeo Tabares Jr. took the oath of office. Both were re-elected on November 5th. Following the swearing-in ceremony, the board of directors elected Diaz-Molina as their new board president and Tabares Jr. as their new vice president for the board. And Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District announces a significant donation. PMHD sent a heartfelt thank you to the Pioneers Memorial Hospital Foundation for the generous donation. The foundation donated over $333,000. PMHD says the donation will make a lasting impact on the hospital's ability to provide exceptional patient care and improve the overall experience for both patients and staff. The contribution will support the replacement and upgrade of a variety of essential equipment and facilities at PMHD. And BLM is going to set up checkpoints. Bureau of Land Management conducted a DUI checkpoint for the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, and they plan to set one up, set more up before the end of this year. The BLM Rangers will set up the DUI checkpoints in the Sand Dune recreation areas of Imperial County. The DUI checkpoints will start December 27th and continue through December 31st. The El Centro field manager says off-roaders need to remember that DUI laws apply both on and off the road. Be safe out there. KXO Local News Time, 7:48. We'll take a look at weather next.
Did you know that Burgers & Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6 with specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more? Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Try one of our weekday lunch specials that include a soft drink from $8 and up. For December, enjoy a Sierra Nevada Celebration Fresh Hop IPA for $5.50 or Torta Supreme Plate of the Month and our Negroni Drink of the Month for December. Burgers & Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers & Beer for the best burger in town.
According to the National Weather Service, a dry, cold front will move through the region tonight, delivering temperatures closer to seasonal normal the remainder of the week. Gusty winds will strengthen across parts of the region along the cold front this evening, but little other impact will affect the area with the weather disturbance. Temperatures should rebound into an above normal range this weekend and early next week as high pressure returns to the region. Our high in the valley yesterday, 80. The overnight low, 45. Increasing clouds today with a high near 78. Light wind becoming southwest about 5 miles an hour this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 51. West-southwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Christmas Day will be sunny with a high near 72. Northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. 50 degrees downtown, 87% relative humidity. The wind is calm. Air quality is good everywhere except moderate in Calexico. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers & Beer. It's the place for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers & Beer. As we get closer to Christmas, it gets harder and harder to find the perfect gift. Well, the Peanut Patch is the place to find that perfect gift. Oh, the Peanut Patch, what a neat place. It's in Yuma, and it's so much more than just a store. They carry homemade candies and treats, fresh English toffee. How about orange sticks? Pecan turtles made from a special family recipe. So many homemade chocolates. The Peanut Patch open Monday through Saturday. And what a great place to shop. They have their own post office, and they ship anywhere in the world. You want to go to the Peanut Patch? Google thepeanutpatch.com. Check out their website. You're going to see neat stuff, perfect for holiday gift giving. It's the Peanut Patch. What a great place to spend some time and shop for the holidays. It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action, lots of action. The Pistons beat the Lakers 117-114. Nuggets topped the Suns 117-90. Elsewhere, how about the Magic 108, Celtics 104. Rockets rolled over the Hornets 114-101. Cavaliers got by the Jazz 124-113. 76ers topped the Spurs 111-106. Heat beat the Nets 110-95. Hawks over the Timberwolves 117-104. Clippers won. They beat the Grizzlies 114-110. Knicks and the Raptors. It ended up with the Knicks on top 139-125. Bucks beat the Bulls 112-91. Mavericks mauled the Trailblazers 132-108. Warriors lost. The Pacers beat the Warriors 111-105. And Thunder topped the Wizards 123-105.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, Las Vegas Raiders coach Antonio Pierce does not care one bit about his quarterback-needy team slot in the 2025 NFL Draft. Yeah, slipping from number 2 to number 6 with that win over Jacksonville on Sunday. Pierce says, we just want to win. We're not trying to tank to pick up a quarterback. Speaking of quarterbacks, Georgia quarterback Carson Beck underwent successful surgery on his right elbow to repair his ulnar collateral ligament. He'll not be available for the Bulldogs in the college football playoff. Duh. Okay. And what can I say? It was a real barn burner. Yes, the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. And the Northern Illinois Huskies came out on top. They beat the Fresno State Bulldogs 28-20 in double overtime. Way to go, Huskies. And in small ball, right-hander Walker Buehler and the Boston Red Sox have agreed to a one-year, $21 million contract, sending the pitcher, who secured the final out of the World Series this year, to a team loading up on starting pitching as it pivots toward contention. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
Rush Steel Supply is the #1 steel distributor in the Imperial Valley that's been serving the valley for over 14 years. They have an extended inventory of carbon steel, structural steel, plow steel, plates, bars, pipes, and a whole lot more. And all of their products are stored indoors, and they deliver throughout the Imperial Valley. Visit their website, rushsteelsupply.com, or see the inventory for yourself at 703 East Main Street, El Centro. When you think steel, think Rush.
Please, Tom Sawyer, mean pride.
It's financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, your construction site, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Brazilian officials found 163 Chinese nationals working in slavery-like conditions at a construction site for a factory owned by Chinese electric vehicle producer BYD in Brazil's Bahia state. According to authorities, the workers were hired in China by another firm and brought to Brazil irregularly. They were laboring for long hours in excess of those allowed by Brazilian labor law, sometimes for 7 days a week, while being kept in what authorities described as degrading conditions, among other labor violations. In a statement, BYD said it had cut ties with the firm that hired the workers, added it is collaborating with authorities and providing assistance to the workers. The labor authorities did not disclose the names of the firms involved in hiring those workers. Elsewhere, the top U.S. watchdog agency for consumer finance yesterday accused Rocket Homes, a unit of Rocket Companies, and the Jason Mitchell Group real estate brokerages of an illegal kickback scheme to steer mortgage applications back to Rocket. According to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, Rocket Homes, one of the largest mortgage lenders in the United States, plied the real estate brokerages with referrals and other inducements so that the brokers and agents would steer real estate settlement business back to Rocket's affiliates. Jason Mitchell allegedly offered a dog bone awards of $250 gift cards to agents, making the most referrals back to favored partners, including Rocket affiliates Amrock and Rocket Mortgage, according to the feds. Short day on Wall Street today. Trading will close early. Meanwhile, on this Christmas Eve, and by the way, Hanukkah starts at sundown today, we see green. The Dow up 202 points at 43,108. The S&P 500 up 43 points at 6,017. The NASDAQ up 196 points at 19,961. Gold off $2.20 an ounce. And oil is up $1.10 a barrel. And again, it is a short trading day. 10-year Treasury yield hit a fresh 7-month high during the holiday-shortened session as well.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
Expect increasing clouds today with a high near 78. Light wind becoming southwest about 5 miles an hour this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 51. West-southwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Christmas Day will be sunny with a high near 72. Northwest wind about 5 miles an hour. We've bumped up to 52 degrees downtown El Centro. Still high 87% relative humidity. The wind is calm. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. You'll find Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil, El Centro. Check out our website, kxoradio.com. Log on to our YouTube channel. It's free. And catch up on the local news.
Merry Christmas from AM 1230, KXO, El Centro.
This is Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile.
I'm Peter King. Donald Trump is livid after President Biden commuted more than 3 dozen federal death sentences. Here's CBS's Stacey Lynn.
The president-elect posted on Truth Social, "As soon as I am inaugurated, I will direct the Justice Department to vigorously pursue the death penalty to protect American families and children from violent rapists, murderers, and monsters. We will be a nation of law and order again." The post comes a day after President Biden commuted the sentences of almost all federal death row inmates. Stacey Lynn, CBS News, Washington.
It's the final push to get there before Christmas. This woman is one of thousands flying out of Boston's Logan Airport.
Yeah, it's worse than I expected, so feeling a little slightly panicked.
And you can't blame American Airlines passengers for feeling the same way earlier this morning after its flights were grounded for a few minutes. Correspondent Skylar Henry is in Atlanta.
The vendor technology issue briefly affected the flights this morning. They're saying that it impacted systems that actually needed to release those flights. And so that led to a lot of ripple effects all across the country, from Chicago to Pittsburgh, even down Florida as well. Many of those passengers expressing their frustrations. Things seemingly back to normal, especially here at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport.
In Damascus, hundreds of Syrian Christians have been protesting after somebody burned a Christmas tree. Or for the BBC's Yugeta Limayam.
Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, the Islamist rebel group, which has formed the de facto government, said the men responsible for the arson were foreign fighters and that they'd been detained. Footage of the aftermath shows a religious figure from HTS telling the crowds which had gathered that the tree would be repaired. Christmas decorations can be seen in many parts of Syria, but some from the Christian community have told the BBC that the displays are a bit muted this year because of the uncertainty that has prevailed in the country over the past few weeks.
More bucks from Starbucks. That's the demand as some 5,000 Starbucks employees join a 5-day-old strike. The walkout has hit some 300 stores. This worker says it's about getting a living wage.
I have many coworkers who are struggling to afford their rent at the end of the month, or end up having to choose between rent, groceries, and their regular bills.
The union says Starbucks has broken its promise to negotiate a new deal this year. She led Iowa to the Women's National Collegiate Basketball Championship game.
Clark,
Sixers, and that is the first triple of the game.
Caitlin Clark was also the WNBA's first draft pick. Now she's been named the AP's Female Athlete of the Year. Wall Street, the Dow is up 200 points. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice55 and start saving today.
It's better over here.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling your entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
A member of Britain's royal family is banned from its Christmas celebrations because he's apparently been hanging out with all the wrong people. Here's CBS's Vicki Barker.
Christmas, a time when communities across Britain gather together in song, when British families gather around their Christmas tree. But Prince Andrew will not be joining his royal relatives celebrating Christmas with the king this year. Forced from royal duties over his friendship with convicted pedophile Jeffrey Epstein, Andrew's in the doghouse again over revelations that he allowed himself to be befriended by a Chinese businessman British intelligence suspects is a spy. The perennially cash-strapped prince has a positive genius for picking the wrong wealthy friends. Vicki Barker, CBS News, London.
In Florida, hundreds of Santas are expected at Cocoa Beach for the annual Surfing Santas event. It draws thousands of spectators who help raise thousands of dollars for local charities every year. I'm Peter King, CBS News.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-230-2777. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-230-2777, 800-230-2777, or biglou.com.
Kxo Radio wishes you a Merry Christmas.